What happens when three of the most talked about names in the underground rap scene finally unite on one explosive track? You get Off the Meter. A collaboration so unexpected, so loaded with nostalgia, and so drenched in opium label energy that fans across the internet are calling it one of the most iconic drops in recent memory. From Ken Carson's throwback flow to Playboi Carti's surprise appearance and Destroy Lonely's raw delivery, this track has sparked a wildfire of excitement. It's not just a song, it's a moment. And today we're diving straight into the fan reactions to see what's making this track the cultural event of the month. But before we get into it, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more breakdowns like this, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Did this track live up to the hype for you? Let's jump in. Right out the gate, there's one thing everyone seems to agree on. This collab felt like a long time coming. Some people are calling it a dream finally come true, while others are still in disbelief, saying they never thought this would happen. The sentiment is clear. Getting Carti, Ken, and Lone on the same track is like the underground Avengers assembling, and fans aren't just hyped about the names, they're nostalgic. Over and over again, people are pointing out that this is the old Ken Carson, the Teen X era Ken. One listener said it felt like Project X Ken, No Stylist Lone, and Narcissist Carti all on one song. Another added, Ken brought that Teen X flow with that perfect mix of raw energy and hunger. Some fans even joked that this track came straight from the depths of the vault, and many believe it was recorded years ago, saying you can hear it in Ken's voice. One person said, this is definitely years old, and another added, Ken's 2022 voice, Lone's 2022 sound, Carti's 2022 vibes. It's a time capsule. That throwback sound has sparked waves of emotion, nostalgia, hype, and even gratitude. Someone summed it up perfectly. We used to pray for times like this. Another comment that stood out, this is the most historic day in opium history. That might sound dramatic, but to fans who've been waiting years, this is historic. People are calling it the opium collab we used to pray for. And there's growing excitement over the possibility of a full opium label tape. Someone said, an opium label tape with this kind of energy, and honestly, it's hard to argue with that. The synergy between the artists is being praised too. One fan described it as, when everyone in the group project does exceptionally well, and with heavyweights like Starboy, Outta Town, and Swamp Izzo involved in the production, this wasn't just a song, it was an event. Beyond just the artists, there's something about the vibe of this track that's resonating. Over and over, fans are referencing 2021 and 2022, years that defined an era of raw, energetic, genre-pushing music from this circle. Someone even said, this song is so 2021, and another added, a white tear fell down my leg, capturing just how deeply this sound hits for longtime fans. Others are using humor to express their feelings. One said, my ancestors fought saber-toothed tigers so I could listen to Ken Carson, while another joked, just the other day, my newborn mumbled the words, more chaos. This blend of chaos and sentimentality is exactly what makes Off the Meter special. It's fun, it's chaotic, and it's dripping in nostalgia. And then there's the demand, put this on Spotify. Over and over, fans are begging for an official release on streaming platforms. One person even asked, why isn't this on Spotify yet? While others called it Song of the Year and too good to keep off streaming. It's clear, the hype isn't just internet noise. People want this track in their playlists, in their workouts, in their cars. One fan said it best, add to my workout playlist immediately. At the end of the day, Off the Meter isn't just a collab. It's a reminder of why these artists matter so much to their fans. It's about a sound that shaped a scene. It's about finally getting the moment we've all been waiting for. From the nostalgic flows to the production magic, this track has captured a vibe we haven't felt in years. Whether you're here for Carti's rare feature, Ken's Teen X throwback, or Lone's relentless energy, it's hard not to get caught up in the excitement. So now the question is, where do we go from here? Will this spark more opium collabs? A full label tape? A new wave of that classic 2021 energy? Let us know what you think in the comments. Did this track live up to your expectations? And what do you want to hear next from the Opium crew? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next breakdown. This has been your deep dive into the wild world of Off the Meter. Thanks for watching.